For nearly 2 decades, the North Royalton Video Club has been recording the amazing events at the high school.
We're a long, long way from
When you catch the ball, I'm going to be on his high half, I'm going to be all over him.
And so that really inspired me going into college to really fulfill my dreams.
Since April, when construction started, has been very rapid.
3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures.
And then, like the rest of the world, everything came to a stop.
In another world, I turn right instead of left. My timeline jumps, catapulting in a direction completely different from the one I chose here.
But even though the stage lights went dark on so many of the traditional programs that we were used to here at the high school, the members of Video Club adapted like everyone else. So they took this time to put together videos to showcase their voices, their experiences. We know this time has not been easy for anyone, but yet out of that darkness comes a light, a voice, an experience that high school students otherwise would not have been able to tell. In this multi-series documentary, students are presenting their ideas on different topics. We are proud to present the first of these, family.
I started off 2020 on a vacation with my family. I could have never imagined that the year would turn out the way it did. As soon as the new year began, I was focused on school, sports, and other activities. It seemed impossible that these activities would stop or never happen. Although I was watching the fireworks with my family, I was never really present in that memorable moment. I was worried about all the things I had to do in the new year, and I was stressed. Now that I look back on that moment, it seems so stupid that I would ever miss out on living in the present of that vacation. Being stuck at home, I would give anything to look at that beautiful beach and sky in person again. As soon as I came back from vacation, I hit the ground running with different school assignments and stress. Suddenly, school was canceled and I couldn't see any of my friends or family. The house was empty except for my mom, dad, and me. In the beginning, I thought that quarantine was going to end in 2 weeks. I thought of it as a break. I relaxed, slept in, and watched a crazy amount of Netflix and TV with my family. After a while, I realized that quarantine could be a chance for a change. I could clean up my life, I could reflect on how to better myself, and I could reminisce on my childhood and stress-free lifestyle. After I looked back on my life and childhood, I realized that I was always the most happy with my family. As soon as high school started, the amount of time I spent with them decreased. I was busy, stressed, and tired. One of the most important things I did this quarantine was spend time with my family. In our family boredom, we started an indoor garden for some flowers and vegetables. Along with gardening, my family and I also started to cook together frequently. Since my family wanted to avoid going to the grocery store, we started to make bread at home. It was one of the best memories in quarantine. Something so simple as cooking with my family brought me a great amount of joy. We were laughing together, fooling around together, problem solving together, and creating something together. Not only did my family and I bake bread, but we also started to make different drinks, bake different desserts, and cook different cuisines. And through cooking, I learned so much about what family means. Similar to food, family also has different dynamics. Some families seem to mesh together like ice cream and brownies, and some families don't. Additionally, the people in a family have different personalities in order to establish a balance. Some people may be like a cake. They are steady, constant, and reliable. Some people may be like frosting. These people are sweet and like to be more spontaneous and adventurous. Just as we understand, the cake would be tasteless without the frosting, and the frosting wouldn't be balanced without the cake. Similarly, families need both reliability and spontaneousness in order to have fun and be safe. Sometimes, people have preferences as to who they like in their family. Similar to how we pick pizza toppings, we know who we like and who we dislike in our family. You might hate pineapple on your pizza, but others may love it. Family dynamics are never perfect, but in the end, family is family just as pizza is pizza. Different toppings don't change the main taste of pizza, just as preferences towards different family members don't change family. Through cooking different cuisines, I have learned that balance makes a great family. We need to have a balance between the spiciness, the saltiness, and the sweetness of a meal in order to have a perfect meal. This balance exists in our family too. Whoever you may consider family always has to be in an equal balance with you. Family members might not all be the same, but somehow you all mesh together. Through cooking, I have learned that family for me is comfort. My comfort food is mac and cheese, and it always makes me feel at home and makes me feel happier. Similarly, my family makes me feel at home and makes me feel happier no matter where I go. To me, family means comfort. Quarantine has changed my life. The next school year started online, and I was attending school through the comfort of my desk and bed. Even though school has started, I've learned that I should always find time in my day to spend with my family. Even through all the stress and unexpected situations, my family is my comfort and my constant. They make me feel better no matter what. The different foods I've cooked and the delicious foods I have eaten during quarantine have taught me the meaning of family. I'm very grateful for this amazing family I have. I'm grateful for my health and my happiness during this unpredictable period. And lastly, I'm greatly thankful for the time that quarantine has given me to spend with my family. Quarantine has taught me that taking breaks to spend time with the people you love is the best way to relax and unwind. Whenever I'm around my family, I never feel time passing. They make me a happier person. This year has not been the best, but the enjoyment and entertainment I had with my family has given me memories to cherish for a lifetime. This holiday season, I hope everyone is able to enjoy their time with their family. Who you consider family does not matter, but the way they make you feel is what matters the most. Remember to tell your loved ones how much you cherish them in your life, especially during these unexpected times. Alice Morris Earls says that every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. For me, the good in this unfortunate year was my family. They were my comfort and they were my support.
Webster Dictionary defines family as the basic unit in society traditionally consisting of two parents rearing their children. Now, of course, no one truly follows traditional values, and we all veer off the well-beaten path at least a little bit every now and then. But this definition initiated the following thought process. What is family? Is it the people hanging up in photo frames to make your house feel like a home? Or is it the people we drag on our small journeys that make it much more exciting? I believe that family is such a broad term, it's more of a concept than anything. The big green earth we live in inhibits many cultures and many people who have completely different experiences than one another. One person may think that their aunt is just someone that they have to put up with during the holidays, while another may think that their aunt is the most inspiring person in the world. In my books, anything that gives me any bit of comfort is considered family. My definition of family includes friends and blood relatives. Especially now, since society has been in isolation for some time now, people have gotten much closer to their family.
We're getting up in years, and pretty soon we're going to be assuming the roles of the patriarchs of our family. So, because our parents are getting older, Game of Thrones, but, my mom and dad are kind of the uniters of the family. Everybody comes together, spends time together. So, is the definition changed? For me, I can't say that it has. It's just gotten stronger and more intense.
And for others, it has been hard to cope with not being with them.
When it first started, it said it was going to affect the elderly, so we stayed away from my wife's parents and my parents for, was it a month or 2 months? At least a month, and I missed them, and I realized how blessed I was with my family.
To whoever you might consider your family, I hope they stay healthy and happy.
Happy holidays!
Merry Christmas Eve.
Because we're getting our presents late, we delayed.
So, family has always been a bizarre concept to me because out of the billions upon billions of people on this earth, you cohabitate so intimately and closely with this unfathomably small group of people, and I've always felt a disconnect with the concept of family because you don't necessarily choose them. I've never been under the impression that there's any meaning in who the universe selected you to coexist with, and for that reason, I've never been a huge family person. If I'm right that family is entirely randomized, then it felt kind of silly to place such importance on it, and don't mishear me, I have a deep attachment to my family, but for better or worse, I've never had an innate pull to deeply appreciate the wonderful humans I was given. And after being trapped in tight quarters with them for the past 9 months, I can undoubtedly say my perspective has changed, and I'm not the only one who's had a change of heart.
And I think that's just, like, since all this has happened, like, we've slowed down and actually spent more time together. I know you guys made fun of me with the walks. We joke about family game night, but it's kind of nice. Stop. It's truly nice spending time, like just playing board games with you guys and slowing down and eating dinner with you guys.
The seemingly mundane moments I've experienced with my people over this crazy year, like simply making brownies or going shopping, has made me change my perspective, and it's brought us closer together, and knowing that being with one another was all that was really necessary to get us through this period of isolation. And I really don't think I could have this bond with many other humans in the world.
Did we have a successful shopping trip?
We did not have a successful
We did not. No. But, oh my god, there's this little Target cookie. I'm not sure if this will even help in focusing the camera with this. And I got to spend time with my mom. And
that is priceless. So it was a successful shopping trip.
Actually, yeah, that was the best shopping trip we've had in a while.
So maybe the universe did have a plan when they created this group, and all I know is that I'm so thankful that my family is happy and healthy, and in 2020, or any year really, that's not insignificant. But while my bond has strengthened with my intimate family, it's been severed with those I haven't been able to see. And this new sense of connectedness I have with my family, it's not felt by everyone, especially my grandparents.
Our children, we have 4 children. 2 of them are from out of town, and the other 2 are here with their family. And the 2 that are here with their family, they would come over at least maybe once a week, and we would sit together as a group.
Cookouts, family, getting together, yes.
Since the COVID started,
very little physical seeing. Contact by phone, but not physically seeing.
Right,
as much
right. We're kind of sad about that. It kind of gets lonely around here. We're both senior citizens, and in the month of November, we both had the COVID here ourselves, and
so nobody.
We were totally isolated. We were totally isolated. You know,
family is precious to us, and seeing the grandchildren, seeing our children, that means a lot to us. And to be isolated and not being able to do what's everyday normal prior to the COVID, we missed that a lot.
It's sad, and plus we enjoyed. We're the kind of people we like to hug and kiss, and when they walk into the house, you kind of get one of these.
It makes you appreciate what you have, family, more than ever.
So the affection is also a lot less.
And for people like my dad, this feeling has extended beyond the traditional definition of family.
But then the other big thing for me is, I'm very close with a lot of my co-workers. But ever since COVID started, I've been working from home. I've basically been at home for the last 9 months. I've only been in the office once since. So it's definitely changed that aspect of my life, because if you consider your work's kind of family in a lot of ways, given how much time you spend with them. I think we just kind of learned to value the time that we have with our family a little bit more. So I think I'm just appreciating that time that I get when we do get it.
I have been blessed with incredible parents, particularly my mom and I are like a dirt pass. We're so close. It's like Lorelai and Rory. I still feel as though family is randomized, but maybe the universe, I was lucky. The universe just picked me as a lucky human.